I think a lot of guys are a bit hesitant to dress nice. Number one, because they don't know.
I feel that. I feel this. I feel
Right.
That.
Number one, perhaps because they don't know what to put together. They may not be confident in that fit. Right. Or number two, they're afraid to stand out.
Lucky Boys Podcast.
I know that there's a whole nother culture shift that looks at it as a waste of energy, right? They said, I have like 50 black t-shirts or 50 white t-shirts, all of the same, every day, and blue jeans, and this is what I do to maximize my productivity and efficiency,
right.
so that I don't have to waste energy. I think Steve Jobs was big on that, right? I don't
Mark
have to
Zuckerberg
waste
too.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
I don't have to the tech folks.
They have the uniform, yeah.
Right. And that is their uniform, the t-shirt, hoodie, and jeans, right? And it's to maximize productivity and efficiency so that they don't have to think about what to put on before they leave the house. What do you think about that?
I think it's right for their case, for what they're doing, as a CEO of a tech company. It makes sense because that is the culture you're in. So it depends on where you are. So that's why I think fashion, I'm never going to force someone to wear something they don't feel comfortable in, to recommend something that they're like, I'm not going to recommend a suit for any guy just because, if there's no point of it. So I think fashion, it depends on what you need, why you need it, where you're wearing it to. For me, I have all these different outfits because I want to relate to the everyday guy as well, that they can just look nice without wearing a suit. But then also I have all these bigger brand events and fancier things that I do need to dress up and fit in those rooms. And also, again, it's also showing guys hey, you could rock this too if you ever choose to.
On the other side of that, I think a lot of guys are a bit hesitant to dress nice. Number one, because they don't know.
I feel that. I feel this. I feel
Right.
That.
Number one, perhaps because they don't know what to put together. They may not be confident in that fit. Right. Or number two, they're afraid to stand out. They're, for whatever reason, they're afraid of success, of maximizing their potential. Is that fair?
Damn, that's deep.
Drawing the
It has to, because I think it does go deep, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
confidence
it may
thing.
be a unconscious decision that they're making, right? Without fully being aware of it. But when you dig deeper, it may be because of that. Could it not?
When I look at fashion, I feel overwhelming kind of, it's work. It's a lot of work to look good when you go out there. But then I also, when I go to events, I do want to look good. I actually want to stand out.
Yeah.
So I do see that dichotomy, and I don't know. I feel like I have two personalities. One, it's I do want to stand out. I do want to look good. I do want to, get the, oh man, I love that suit you're rocking. But I also have the mindset of do I really want to stand out? So I don't know if it's a confidence thing or it's the way I was brought up. Maybe it was the way I was brought up because don't stand out, because I come from, more of a frugal kind of culture and a very laid back kind of culture. So
Very Eastern philosophy.
yeah, so don't
The nail that stands out
gets the hammer. So
Right.
don't stand out. So I don't know. Am I mentally fighting that every day, every single day that I go out?
I think that's it.
That's a
right?
big part.
I think that's it. And this is we never had a conversation about that.
No. Yeah.
And I no pun intended, but I think I hit the nail right in the, it's, and the reason I can relate to it because I have a lot of friends like that, and I'm going, and a lot of men, okay, and I'm looking at them God damn, you don't give yourself enough credit. You see some of the friends that we had, and when I first met them, they thought very low of themselves. And I think I kind of injected a lot of, I was like their battery pack. I was like a fan of theirs, going, dude, man, you got this, you could do this. Or we're about to go out to a party. This was back in the day before I was married. But we're about to go to a party, and I'm just I look at them nah, I got you, man. We're going to do something else with that.
Right.
Or, hey, they were shy to talk to girls at the party. And I was like, oh, no, come here. Come with me. We'll get I get them a few drinks at the bar, let them loosen up.
You're the best wingman.
Yeah, get a good conversation with him going so he gets, he's used to explaining something to me. He's used to moving his mouth, so he's
Right.
not
Warmed up.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not all cold when he gets in a dialogue with a girl.
Right.
And as he's doing that, once I feel like, oh, he's in the zone, we'll jump right in and we'll see we'll see a girl that he likes or something. We'll go
Yeah.
up nice and we'll just start talking to them and have a nice dialogue. And all of a sudden, they get to see him open up for who he is. And I didn't really do anything but open him up,
Yeah.
allow him to share himself with other people.
It's a lot of that in the beginning is the awkward part, like the cold, like you don't know how to open, you don't know how to start, but like once you to have a normal conversation, like a lot of us are normal, like we can talk and have conversations and topics.
Yeah, there's beauty in people. In a lot of people that I see, I like to look at the glass half full and I like to see the beauty in them. And I'm going, you have so much you can share with other people, whether it's fun, knowledge, or just something that or you're an expert about, but you don't for whatever reason, right?
Yeah.
Just like Norm, he's like, he doesn't maximize his potential because he don't know. He's not sure if that would hurt him, right? He's not sure if him standing out is a good thing. And another thing, if you stand out, other people can perhaps get jealous, right?
Yeah. I mean, I just think like
They can say mean things about you. And now you're just like, am I turning people off? Am I unconsciously intimidating other people when I walk into a room when that's not my intention?
Right, that's true. I think number one, it is a big part, I think, growing up in the Asian community with our Asian parents. Because as Asian community as a whole, we're always just like, all right, like, just fit in, like, be in the background, just like, do your thing, don't stand out, like, don't draw attention to yourself, don't be loud, like, all of those things. But like, in my experience, in what I do as a fashion influencer, like these events I go to, I already kind of know I'm the only Asian there, and I already know like why I'm there. So I need to like not only like be in my personal brand, like my image, but like I also need to stand out. Like I need to show them that no, like I'm better than how I look on Instagram. Like I have more personality and more things I can talk about in person.
Lucky Boys Podcast.